testing is fun. Your company's come a long way since we first met you back with the Swift test days, right?
That's right.
So
that's right.
you started out mainly in testing for vendors, but now it sounds like end user companies are using as well. I want to give me an idea of why.
Well, that's right. I think a few years back we realized we had an opportunity to serve end users of storage and really build a company focusing on storage professionals and giving them the ability to validate and evaluate storage solutions as well as any kind of change they want to provide in data center. We started on that path a few years back, learning from early customers, and since then we've developed a whole new solution that is really focused around that use case. And now we've been having quite a bit of success setting up what would be large corporate IT environments, as well as the hyperscale vendors, cloud service providers, and they've all become now part of the a new customer segments for Load DynamiX.
And how is the sort of the workflow and use of your product different for an end user versus what a vendor would do?
Well, I think the big difference with an end user is always focused around their workloads. It starts with, can I understand my workload? Can I gather some data to help me characterize it? Can I actually then model it? And then can I play what if and say, well, what if that data pattern or that I/O pattern changes a little bit? What if the load gets 50% higher? It's all about modeling their workloads. So we built an interface specifically for that, and that use case came to us from listening to some of our early customers on the data center side. Then after that, there is the overall efficiency of being able to run many simulations and run them iteratively, many what-if scenarios, and then consolidate all the information that you're going to get in easy-to-use reports so that you can rapidly get to your insights. I mean, one of the bar we gave ourselves is to make testing so easy that it can become, and so powerful, that it can become something you do without thinking too much about it, really part of the hygiene of the storage engineering work. So we've added a lot of functionality and ease of use to make the validation of storage systems against specific simulated workloads a much easier experience and a much more powerful experience. Whereas I think our initial product, where we're looking at, where we're supporting vendors in the engineering department, was all about the detail of the functional testing, was all about very specific strings of traffic or functionality that need to be tested. Now we've got something that's defined for really workload modeling and workload testing.
Yeah, that way the user can try out a new type of storage, they can try out a new interconnect, they can try out a lot of things.
Well, they can, I think what our ambition here is to be the platform underpinning their change management. Anything that you want to introduce in the organization, in the data center, any change, even a minute change such as, for example, a patch that you would run, all the way to a very significant change like a brand new architecture. We want to make it so easy and rewarding that all of those changes, you can quickly validate them in your lab or in your staging environment and have the assurance before you take the risk of change that it will work and it will deliver the performance in your data center.
Yeah, so you're watching their workload, you're figuring out what their workload is, and then you're simulating their workload against their proposed change. Is that?
That's right. I think the first part of your sentence is I think describes a bit where our product are going to go over time. We have capabilities already today that help our customers gather data about their workloads, process it, put it in context that they can digest. We'll be doing more and more in that area so that customers will find a very rewarding experience to learn what their workloads are doing in data center and be able to create simulations that are very realistic and very easy to create.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that interview with Philippe from Load DynamiX. Make sure to check out our other videos on Trivia TV and subscribe to our channel while you're at it. Thanks for watching.